Solve linear systems graphically. Question 9. Solve the given linear system graphically. Y equals to 2x minus 3 and 4x minus 2y equals to 6. Now, from the techniques which we have learned to graph lines, this first equation is in slope-intercept form. So we can use slope and intercept to sketch it directly on the graph. So minus 3 is the y-intercept. So minus 3 is the y-intercept. That's our first point. To the second point is slope of m, correct? So we have from here, m is the slope, right? M is 2, which is this value, correct? So slope of 2 means rise of 2 and run of 1. So from here, to get the next point, we'll do rise of 2, 1, 2, and then run of 1, which is this point. And we get our next point, which is this one, correct? And then again we can do rise of 2 and run of 1 to get the third point, 1, 2, and the run of 1, which is this point. And so we get our third point. 3 points are more than enough to draw our line. 2 are good enough actually, but 3 gives you better accuracy and control. So let's sketch this line joining the 3 points. A straight line through these points will represent y equals to 2x minus 3. That's the line, which is y equals to 2x minus 3, right? Now let's try to sketch the second line, which is 4x minus 2y equals to 6. Now best way to sketch this line is to find x-intercept and y-intercept, correct? So let's find x and y-intercept. How do you find x-intercept? X-intercept is a point where the line crosses x-axis, and at that point y is equal to 0. So if I write this equation, which is 4x minus 2y equals to 6, with y equals to 0, what do I get? I get 4x equals to 6, or x is equals to 6 over 4. 6 over 4 is 3.5, 3 by 2. So that is my x-intercept. So let me plot this point on x-axis. Y is 0 and x is 3 by 2. 3 by 2 means 1.5 or 1.5. So 1.5 is that point. So that is the point. Here we have x value is 3 by 2 and y is 0, right? You can write it in decimals as 1.50. So that's the x-intercept. Now let's find y-intercept also. So what is the y-intercept? Y-intercept for this line is a point where x is 0. So if you put x 0 in this line, in this equation, what do you get? For x 0, we get minus 2y equals to 6, or y equals to 6 divided by minus 2, which is minus 3. And so, minus 3. So the coordinates of the point are 0 and minus 3. 0 and minus 3. Now where is that point? 0 and minus 3. Well, that point happens to be here, 0 and minus 3. So what do we get? We got an x-intercept which is 1.50, which is this point, right? And then we got another point, and both the points are on the line. Well, if two lines are intersecting, they will always intersect at only one point. Now here we have both the points on the line. That's kind of mystery. Let's join them and see what do we get. So if we join them, then we get the same line, right? It is exactly the same line. Wow. Now what does that mean? Well, if it is the same line, then they actually intersect at each and every point, not just these two, correct? Each and every point is common to them. So how many points do they intersect on? So we have infinite number of points where they meet, and for such a system we say we have infinite solution, okay, because they meet at each and every point. Why is it so? Can you explain? It is so because this line is practically the same line. Let me show you how. So we'll rewrite this equation and solve for y. We have 4x minus 2y equals to 6. Let me isolate y now. So we have minus 2y equals to minus 4x plus 6. And if I divide by minus 2, I get y equals to minus 4 over minus 2x plus 6 over minus 2. That gives me minus minus is plus, 4 divided by 2 is 2. So it gives me 2x, and 6 divided by minus 2 is minus 3. So we get y equals to 2x minus 3, which is same as the first line. Since both lines are exactly same, they have same slope, which is 2, and they have same y-intercept, which is minus 3. Therefore, they are exactly same line. They overlap. They are also called coincident lines, and the solution of such a system has infinite points. Correct? So this is a learning. So lines, as you have seen by now, they may be parallel. In that case, they don't intersect at all, or they may be coincident. Then they intersect at all the points, and normally they intersect only at one point. So the possible solutions for a linear system having two lines is either 1 when they intersect at one point, or none when they are parallel and they have different y-intercepts, or infinite if they are overlapping and they are actually the same lines or equivalent lines. Okay, so that is how we see our linear systems. Thank you.